Hello everyone and welcome back to Alan Wake. This is episode 3. Last time we made our way up to the Lover's Peak after getting a call from a kidnapper who has Alice. Now, we're currently in pursuit of him. We're picking up exactly where we've left off. We're in pursuit of him as he's made a run for it. We've taken the gun from him. And I guess we're going to find out if he actually does have Alice or not. But this kidnapper apparently was on the ferry with us into Bright Falls. So he might have, I don't know, something to gain out of this from Alan Wake. But we'll have to see how we go. We're going to proceed. And I did just want to clarify in a comment that I made last episode in regards to Alan Wake's voice actor. Is I have had it confirmed that the same voice actor for Casper Darling in Control is the voice of Alan Wake in the game, but something that didn't really click, or I guess I've realized now, is these new visions that we've seen at the beginning of these episodes when I'm scanning these QR codes. They seem to have been done specifically for the remastered version of the game, so obviously he's reprised his voice role for Alan Wake and his voice has changed. Or, you know, there's differences since he did the original Alan Wake voice in this game. So that's why I was like, the voice sounds entirely different. I can recognize him as Darling here, but Alan Wake's character sounds completely different. But same voice actor, just, you know, almost a decade apart, really. So I learned from my community that the QR codes that you scan in, these visions that have been done, which are very much in the Hotline style of Control, how it's like filmed, is a remastered edition. So I think that's really cool. They've added some new thing in there, and I'm glad I get to share that with you guys who may not have played the remastered version yet and played the original, and you get to see these new little tidbits that are still being recorded with the same voice actor. It just sounds a little bit different because they are unlisted YouTube videos on Remedy's YouTube channel that were uploaded like 6 months ago. So actually they had this, like, you know, they were doing the prep work, I guess, you know, within this year. But I guess when I initially saw them, I was like, oh, these could just be like, have like re-uploads potentially for the remastered version. But it seems that they're, you know, brand new things. So very, very cool. Not included with the original release, but I'll get that little tidbit out of the way. Cool that it's the same voice actor. He's got a great voice. We're gonna proceed to pursue our kidnapper through the woods, and we're gonna read our manuscript pages while we do that. Alice's fear of the dark. I think we...
On one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant. Until now.
Cool. I didn't know if we'd read that before at the end of last episode or not, but I don't recall that, so I don't think so. But let's push on ahead without falling to our doom. Wonderful. Good job, Alan Wake. Ooh, you could be a trapeze artist. Let's go. Easy peasy. Now, this kidnapper wants the manuscript because he's read some particular pages as well. So he has some semblance of an understanding of the weird stuff that's going on here. Oh, he can also see our shadow darkness people as well. Oh!
What the hell?
Oh, I thought it was a fucking page.
It hurt like hell.
I was like, I got so close to it. I was like, why am I not able to read this page? Oh, it's even highlighted. What a trick. That was so unexpected. Okay. Watch out. There are claymore mines out there. In the form of bear traps. I wonder how much of an area we can explore out here. This is the thing, when there's a game that has collectibles and you kind of don't want to miss them, when you're able to, you know, walk out this far, you don't know if there's actually going to be anything out here or not. I mean, there might just be more bear traps, we'll see. Just looks like a lot of nothing. I think, like, for the most part, things are, like, on the path, and then there's occasionally, like, stuff that's off the straight and narrow. There you go, bear trap. Not a manuscript page. Very misleading. Where's the one that we set off? Should be just here? Okay. Let's not trigger bear traps. I'm actually surprised the game actually highlights them for you. I would say they shouldn't have. It would be so much more effective and suspenseful to not have them highlighted. This just kind of... I guess it only happens if you're actually using the flashlight. So maybe if you... No. Oh, yeah. If you're not pointing the flashlight directly at the ground. But... personally, I think that if they just didn't even highlight them, you know, like, it's still possible to walk into it like I almost did, but it would have added so much more to the suspension of this scene, this area, I think, if it wasn't highlighted and you're, like, trying to, like, carefully tiptoe through, but now I can just... Never mind. Never mind. I eat my own words, apparently. I think my point does still stand, though. Like, I'd be much more careful going around here than I am. But yeah, you can just essentially pass on through here, just shining your thing at the ground, and you'll make it on through fairly unharmed, you know? Fairly unharmed. Anytime I see those things, I think they're... I don't know, they're just asking to be shot. Actually, are they in our statistics? Have we got... Ah, can pyramids knocked over. 2 out of 12. Yes, they are. Okay, we've seen 2 so far. Alright, I need to keep more of an eye out for those. And both times I've seen them, they just look like they're begging to be shot. And now we know why. Where's this kidnapper at, dude? He's obviously gotten so much further ahead of me because I keep getting my foot stuck in... my foot stuck in bear traps. Oh, I knew you were coming as well, and I didn't think you'd be that quick. God dang. What's the flare button? Oh, you have to equip the flare to use it. Oh, you just came out of nowhere.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm with you, bud. That over there. I'm assuming we're able to get down there. I just need to go around, maybe? I hear footsteps. God, the footsteps coming up from behind you is actually, like, quite effective. Kind of terrifying. Are we going up and around? Maybe. Oh god. Nice. Oh, okay, big boy. You took out your friend and you're still gonna come for me, huh? Nice. Coffee thermos. You can tell that they definitely improved their hunting rifle. You can definitely tell that they improved their gameplay like loop to really make it like a lot more like engaging and interactive in Control, and even like the tiny amount of, like I've explained in my Control playthrough, I played a little bit, tiny bit of Quantum Break before putting it down, but even Quantum Break, but Control most of all, the gameplay loop and the like just being able to jump around and levitate and throw shit and dodge and switching multiple weapons, and like so engaging, so much fun. Like you feel like this roaming, chaotic, energetic being just throwing everything around. There's a lot more like slow paced, quite repetitive. You shine flashlight, they get weak, you shoot them, they die. So the combat is like not as engaging. That really isn't like what's grabbing me here, but the story is very interesting. Story is very cool. It's keeping me engaged, keeping me on board. I do like that we're picking up manuscript pages and getting like this cool little story tidbit stuff, but I'm not hugely into the slow gameplay segments where we do have like, we go for a while and it's just kind of like you run into a group of enemies, you kill them, you move on, because you need to have gameplay in a game. Just sometimes the gameplay actually needs to be good. Wake, here's a chainsaw, is this page.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
That's such a good little tagline at the end of the page. That's when I heard the chainsaw. Well, we need to go down this way, but I'm still trying to go around. This hunting rifle is going to be interesting to use. Can we go up this way? Oh, actually, hang on. Nope. That's a nope. Get me out of the mist. Get me to safety. Yeah, I guess we're just dropping down. There isn't like a stamina bar or anything, so I guess you're just supposed to really do just some guesswork in terms of, you can just visually see when you're out of breath, but it would be nice to know if you had like a stamina bar. What the fuck? Oh! What the fuck? Is that a plane? Oh no. I was like, I thought this was the wing of a plane for a second. Oh no, hang on, it is. Oh, it is.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
What the fuck? I was like, plane wing? And then I was like, oh no, structure. And then I was like, no, plane. Huh. Hiya! Okay, full damage is in this game. Oh, there we go. So the plane just appeared, but it's ancient. But it also had a spot of nope. Nope. Also had a spot of darkness on it that we shone a light on to make it disappear. How strange. Is it a French plane? I don't know. Oh, hang on. Okay, is there more on the... Oh, there we go, yeah. Maybe on the other side? Are we burning off dark spots for some reason? I don't know why. Is there a reason for doing so? I mean, there's got to be, right? Is that something that's in our statistics? Chests, radio shows, TV shows, signs? No. Night Springs video games. Okay, so it's not a statistic to find these little darkness spots. I don't know what burning them away achieves, but we've done 1 on this one. And what, like 3 on this one? Is there any on the wings? You reckon I can make it onto this wing? Apparently not. If only I was Jesse Faden, I'd be able to make it onto this wing. Just seems like there would be a purpose to, oh God, shining your light onto spots of darkness. I don't think there's any inside. Alright, we've spent a lot of time here and nothing else has happened, so I will now continue to go the way that we're supposed to. I'm gonna just... Yeah, boy. Did you just attack me twice? I'm gonna need to try out this hunting rifle. Is this light? Is this protection? No, it ain't. Oh god, I'm stuck against a tree. Get me the fuck out. Nice. Give me more light, please. There we go. coffee thermos. I guess this is where we're headed. Watermill. Surprised there was only bear traps at that starting spot and not like throughout this whole area. Oh. You stay the fuck away from me. Cinematic dodge. Ah! Oh god. I mean, sure. I like panic jumped there. Didn't really help, did it? Hello? Who's leaving darkness all over the place? Oh, I'm stuck. Reach the top of the mill. Okay, so I can explore over here before reaching... Ah, manuscript page. Lovely. Deputies at the logging site.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
That's not a job for you guys. That's a job for the Bureau to figure out what kind of weird it is. Do I just attack this shit? We don't have a physical attack. Hold on a minute. How do we get that to go up? We've got a lift of sorts. Where's this? Oh, this, the counterweight. Not a lift, a counterweight. Ah, bam! I'm done. Next manuscript page. Barry in Elderwood.
Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center. It made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Oh, man. Not even Barry is safe from this story. Alan Wake's too wrapped up in writing an exciting and suspenseful tale that he can't just give Barry a night of peace. He's like, nah, make the birds attack him. He's just compelled to write a good story, even at the risk of... even at the risk of his friends dying. Where the fuck is this kidnapper at? It's too quiet. The darkness wears her face.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Oh god. Yo, son. Bam! Eat my flare gun. The darkness wears her face. Now, by her face, I'm assuming it's going to be that woman that gave us the key. But what if it's Alice? And then she goes, my true name is Malice in Wonderland. How do I get this? Hello? Anyone in here? Okay, give me that. Wake feels the dark presence.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Something I can't stand when I'm playing a spooky game is seeing a moth flying around my nearby light source, because I have to kill it immediately because it's intensely distracting. I don't like moths. Not a fan of bugs. Why do moths exist, guys? It can't only be to attract themselves to lamps. I don't get it. I just don't think they're necessary. Butterflies, beautiful. Love them, great. Stay outdoors. Moths? Goddamn. Especially like the weevils, the ones that get in your pantries and decide to lay eggs in your wheat and your rice and just say, what's up, bitches? I'm here to live forever if you don't get rid of me. Anyway, that's my rant on pantry moths. Subscribe if you want to hear more ramblings about insects that I hate, that really just get in the way of me just trying to play and enjoy a video game where I chase down goddamn shadow woodsman. Two at once, baby. You probably should have used a hunting rifle, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. Flare gun also would have been appropriate. But it's okay, we made it. God damn. I guess we're going up there. Oh, okay. Could this be the chainsaw?
Is a hazardous occupation.
Yeah. And then he heard the chainsaw that's chopping down trees. Oh my god. I'm gonna use this for that. Bam! Eat my fucking flare gun. He's still going too. Nice. Don't mess with me, punk. You will be dealt with. Nice. To the campgrounds, okay. seeing if there's anything around here that I can look for before we head into the campgrounds. Every time I go out and explore here and there's nothing, it just kind of pushes me further and further away from wanting to explore these areas. Because I'm like, oh, there's nothing. It's not worth checking out. Okay. Campgrounds. Hello? Elderwood National Park.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Keep the lights on because I turned them on for you, bud. I turned them off for a joke, but then I put them back on again.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Give me the batteries. Yep, full of batteries too. Okay. Never mind.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Who left the car running? That battery's gonna be drained, dude. I need the keys. Manuscript page. Nightingale fires at Wake.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Damn, so this is the dude who is, Nightingale's arrival. Didn't want to be in Bright Falls.
These little communities revolted him.
He had a rider to catch at any cost. So this is a Agent Nightingale, an FBI agent. Damn, so we know it's coming.
I had to find the key to the garage.
Weird. Oh.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
So he's like, the story... Oh! Fuck! He's like, the story must go on no matter what. Jesus Christ. Jump scare. He's like, how dare you disturb my shit? FBI agent incoming then, I guess. Before we even get into the car. Let's see. Because we're about to jump into what? A darkness hole. Maybe that'll happen when we actually get back to Barry. Let's see. Drive. Oh wow, it's not a cutscene. This is actually a drive. There's a battery symbol. See, I knew that the battery is going to be an issue. Accelerate, steering, brake, reverse. Very simple. Oh wow. Okay. Fuck yeah. Oh god, this... Okay. Oh, I really did not expect to be driving. Nice, see you later. Should we stay on the road? We should stay on the road. Are we being chased by them? I mean, they're slowly just chilling over there. Oh, okay, yeah, fuck. What? Oh my god. Who's blocking the road like this? This is a disaster. Off-roading. I don't know if there's any secrets for us to obtain on the road. I don't think we can get out of the car, so we may as well just fucking full speed ahead. Dude. Oh god, this is great. Did not expect this. Oh, hold down A to boost the lights, but that'll be bad for the battery. Elderwood Palace Lodge. It looks like it would be cool to like... Looks like there's a place that... Oh, you can get out of the car! Ooh. Because I was like, this looks like a place that you can go to. Hold on a minute. Oh, that makes me want to go back. There could be all sorts of shit. Just as long as we don't return to Barry. That's interesting. Yeah, dude. Like coffee. I don't want to stray too far from the car though, because... Ooh, this is dangerous. Because we can run all the way back if we want. Wow. Ah! Should probably go back to the car, hey? Oh, hang on, there's something in there. Oh god, I made a mistake. Oh god, you're charging at me. There's a manuscript page in the tunnel. Nice. It's worth looking around. Wake's Despair.
No misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed. But there was no cabin. And no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
Oh, is there a dude in the... Alright, Captain Hook. Get me the hell out of here. I reckon it could be worth driving the car back a little bit to check for some other stuff. There might be other things that are interesting. Did not expect to be able to get out of the car because obviously that was not included in the vehicle controls. So let me have a look. See what we can find. Is that the... like, hang on. Oh no. That's the... That's where we were with, what's his face? The park ranger. Holy shit, there's a whole bunch of crows in the sky right now. It really is Hitchcock. Is there anything in this car? It's like lit up in here. Oh, you can just get a new car. Fucking A. They're just like, you got bored of this car? Have a new one. We left the keys in there for some reason. Whatever you want, I guess. Oh, God. Alright, let's take a look back this way. What's the order of pages? Wake's Despair. So we missed... It looks like we missed 2 pages. Wow, it's crazy that we've read this far ahead. We're missing 2 that we can get. But I don't know if we're... That's the thing. You don't always collect the pages in order. Most of the time you do. But we've just picked up this one. So I don't know if we've missed pages back here. Or not. Oh god. Hello. There's another car down here, and there's some light here as well. Nice little safe place, I guess. Have we been... Ah, haha, it's one of you. Alright, oh. Nice. Ooh, and a hunting rifle. Nice. You just fucking came out of nowhere! Oh my... Wow! You're just literally spawning because you feel like it. Oh! Holy shit. My god. Alright, probably better to stay in the car and see if we can identify any manuscripts on the floor. Oh, there's a jump. Now, this is where we came from, I believe, right? Yeah, this is where we came from. Okay. What's down this way? Coffee. Kofev, give it to me. Even though this isn't like a 100% get everything run, I'm still taking a look around when the mood strikes. This car's taken a bit of a beating as well. Reverse, dude. There we go. Now I just need to do a hand... What the fuck? There's so many of them. I just need to get a handbrake so I can, like, drift on them. Alright, I think we've probably explored as much as we can. Oh, terrible. I think we've probably explored as much as we can. I don't think it opens up much more. We've done well. Terrible idea. Why did I do this? That's not where I want to be at all. Get me out of here. Let's just go back to Barry, right? If we missed some stuff, we missed some stuff. But we went back and found some stuff, so it's good. Oh, God. Yeah, we're back at this lodge. I don't know if there'd be anything new here since we were last here. God, it's just something that's being very something that's very difficult to drive over. This car feels like it's getting absolutely wrecked. Aha! Just what I always wanted. Anything else in here? No. So I guess your car can essentially... Can break down. But it's chill. We'll make it. We don't need to replace the car. Barry! Oh god. Oh, what the fuck? Looks like we gotta proceed on foot. There you go.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Okay. Oh. Bam. Message received, dude. Oh, I just pressed the dodge button at the wrong time. Oh, I tried dodging and I just fucking did not work. Jesus. I should have shot him with the, what was that? Should have shot him with the flare. That would have worked out better, I think. Damn, boy.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Alright, I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Might be a bad plan. The plan was to just get the full... Oh, bad plan. Bad plan is bad. The plan was to get a whole group of them together, and then they'll all just fucking... And then shoot them all with the flare at the same time. Ah! Not taking knives to the chip. Okay, do they only spawn in groups? Because what the fuck? Okay, never mind, dude. I was expecting like both groups on both sides to spawn. It didn't work.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
So it's a very... It just seems like a very interesting thing for Wake, where he... We've been here before. Very interesting thing for Wake, where he's like, he's got to write this story, and he's got to write it well, and he's like, this story needs to, you know... He can't just write a page and go, and Alice was returned to Alan Wake safely, the end, right? Like, that's like the thing is like, I have to write and finish this story, this book, where I am only discovering the pages myself, and then hopefully everything works out, maybe. You know what I mean? It's just very, like, that's a tough one. And he's like, I need a week to, I guess, do this. It's just like, well, fuck you, dude.
Talked about birds over the phone.
You do not have a week. Oh, they're attacking the power line. Oh, fuck. Barry. They're attacking the power line.
Ow! Ow, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Ah! For fuck's sake. Oh, it's right here. No, there's still a flare in this. Leave me alone. Boom. Get. Bruh. just fucking standing at the door. Okay. Oh, fuck. How many fucking birds I gotta take out? Jesus. Oh, fucking. Oh my fuck. No! Where are they fucking coming from, dude? There's such an insane amount of them. Fucking get the fuck.
You can open the door now. They're gone.
Nice. What the fuck? That was such a disaster. What's up, boy?
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I love that he, like, shields
I
his,
sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
You really don't think she sounds
Have a
fucking...
great day.
Yeah.
Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old
dear diner.
Good girl.
I was like, come on, guys, you sure? Like, I was like, Barry, you're not gonna think anything's wrong with that?
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Episode 3, Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
We saw the Thomas Zane books in that cabin that we stayed. There were books on the thing, and he was like, I'd never heard of that guy before, is what Alan said. Interestingly enough, by the way, is Manuscripts, episode 2, Taken. Has stuff that we have not encountered yet. Because Wake hears a chainsaw. Barry in Elderwood, which is Barry saw the darkness, he was a believer. When the birds started attacking, Barry wasn't surprised. Okay. The next page is Nightingale Fires at Wake.
Froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all false.
So I guess that is still to come then, but it's in episode 2 Taken. It's funny because before this moment I thought that these manuscript pages that we were finding would happen in the episode they're taking place in, but it looks like it's just the episodes that you find those pages in. So we missed 2 in episode 2, but it looks like Nightingale Firing at Wake is yet to come. So there's a gap in here in the story, which is kind of interesting, I guess, because there's a lot that has happened in between this, because obviously we're traveling, we're in a new episode now. We've got the deputies at the logging site, Wake feeling the dark presence, Wake's despair, and now we're starting with episode 3, Ransom. So it looks like, unfortunately, yeah, we got all the pages that we could get in episode 1. We did miss a couple in episode 2, which would have maybe pieced together some more story, because Rose had seen him, fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner.
Fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner.
I don't know. Because we haven't experienced Nightingale Firing at Wake yet. I mean, who knows? Maybe for all we know, these pages might not actually be in order of the story. I've been under the assumption that maybe I'm reading them in order, but maybe we're not. Some of them line up, some of them don't. But interestingly enough, this woman seems to be able to... this woman in the veil seems to be able to manipulate people around the town with this darkness, because Rose wasn't taken before, but I guess is now, and is being used to manipulate our fellow writer here into coming to this place to get manuscript pages. We'll see what that ends up being. Alright, so we're at Sparking River Estates. So let's take a look around and push in.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
That's alright, just let me have a look around first, please. I gotta see if I got anything to grab. I'm assuming there'd be an option to replay episodes in the menu or something, so if you want to
just follow me. It's not far.
Check again for those pages you can, but you may as well just check those on a replay on the hardest difficulty when you can get those other pages, you know. But if anything, the story will reveal itself because it's all in the manuscript for the most part. So it actually ends up working out okay. It means there's still some story surprises that are not revealed in the manuscripts, because I guess the side effect of the manuscripts now is when I read or encounter a story piece, I'm waiting or expecting that to happen, but I don't want to focus on that too much.
To do. This place don't run itself.
Because I want to focus on the story as it's happening, but it's hard because we're experiencing 2 stories concurrently. It's like the story in the manuscripts and the story that we're in the present moment with. Windshield clean to water your plants.
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
No. I'm looking for coffee thermoses, son. Do you know who I am? I'm the kind of guy who can get away with wearing a hoodie and a suit jacket. And by get away with it, I mean not at all. It's terrible. But I make it work, because I'm a disheveled writer with an artist block, okay? give me pity. And a crippling addiction to coffee, but only served through thermoses.
Yeah,
and they have to be blue.
That? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky.
Oh, like the plane.
Something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
The thing is, though, we have witnessed or experienced... caffeine! We have witnessed or experienced tornadoes when we've been in the nightmare and it's throwing shit around. So that could be, another reality. And we're getting, like, just shit appearing out of nowhere. Like the plane that fell out of nowhere, same as this boat. There you go. Randy's Dogs. It's open. I'm hungry. Actually, yeah, this isn't open. Rabbit food. I guess that's their snacks. Hot dog. Special plates. Granny Claus clam chowder. Asgardian chicken parmesan. Cauldron Lake deep fried plate. Zany chicken fried steak. Okay. Interesting. Extra fixins, just ask for them. Man, I'm hungry now. I could do with a food truck. So Rose is around here. Open her up.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
Light switch lady.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Conspiracy, okay. Things getting weird then. How strange. But Thomas Zane, nobody knows him. This is a nice little spot.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
She's got magic pages, but probably not.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Nobody fucking... No alarm bells ringing here, guys? Nothing?
This is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
No, this is why I only drink coffee from the blue thermoses.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Ooh.
Back to work, boy.
Oh, this is so weird, dude.
I felt nauseous. Hunger, only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jacker. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane.
Thomas Zane.
The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Oh man, this is actually awesome. The mystery here is sick. So that light is like, you must turn the light on, and he says, "My Barbara." Hey Rose, are you a fan? You got like the boy magazine, the cardboard cutouts, nice. The only other 2 books in this game, except for my own, these don't count. The only ones that we see the front covers of is Conspiracy of Faith and the Within Side, along with my own books. Everyone's just reading the same books right now. Maybe it's just, it's a small town. Maybe they got a book club going. Who knows? So bizarre. So we've got to leave the trailer after we've had our coffee spiked by. So the woman in the veil is Barbara, but there's some weird conspiracy type stuff going on right now, and I can't wait to see how it's going to progress. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Alan Wake. This has been such a pleasant surprise. It's turning into a horror story. I went from like some sort of like mystery type game into like a horror thriller experience where we're writing the story as we're living it, but it's also being edited by the darkness. It's so cool. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough, and I will see you in the next episode.